Good morning. It is the last sea day.
Guys, I'm so sad. This is our last sea day. And as you can see, we're so close to being back to Miami now.
So we figured we'd try Serenity this morning since we hadn't been there yet, and it is 10 o'clock and it's packed out. So we had to find some chairs, but it's okay. It's all good. We're in the shade. They have skinny cocktails. Could I get Serenity Cape Cod? Cape Cod? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so the one thing I really like about the Serenity bar up here in the Vista is they have skinny cocktails, and so all week we've been kind of complaining about just the sweetness, the overly sweet drinks. There's so many of them, and since we have the drink package, like, we've tried so much, and most of the drinks in the main drink menu that gets passed around everywhere are way sweet. So the cool thing about this place is that they have skinny drinks, and this is like made with Perrier, cranberry juice, what else? Let's see. It is the Serenity Cape Cod, Absolute Vodka, splash of cranberry, Perrier, and a lime wedge. And literally, like, that's all I need.
The other really great thing about the Serenity area is that it has Fresh Creations. Now, Fresh Creations usually opens up around noon on sea days, and they have tons of options for the salad eater.
That looks good. We got this card that says
draw two more of any end of age cards and play them both.
yeah, so show them what we drew.
So the first one we drew was -1 to all dice rolled for the rest of the game.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Yep. But +1 to all dice rolled for the rest of the game.
Hey!
So we're back to square one, like we never had an end of age card.
No end of age card.
After playing a few games in the library bar, we decided to head over to Cherry on Top, which is Carnival's candy store on board. And this was a great place for us to pick up some things for our little girl, and also a few things for us too, like these ice cream cookie sandwiches that were so delicious. And a little secret, on the last day, they're $1 off.
I'm going to take you out to the Vista Atrium. Since we're on the second floor and the atrium's on the third floor, it's been really easy to get there. We're really close to it. So if you're in room 2294 or close to it, it's been really nice to be close to a bar, close to the action, because we had rain on the first day. Our sail away party was in there. The white party has been in there. There's been all sorts of entertainment in there. It's kind of been more of a hub than the central area on deck 3 of the Dream. So we've really enjoyed being close. The only downside is until about 1 o'clock in the morning, you're going to hear music. Music doesn't really bother me. White noise like chatter doesn't really bother me. These people slamming their doors next to us, and that bothers me. But we haven't really been bothered by the noise, and it's been nice to be so close, and so close to elevators. So follow me, and I will take you up to deck 3.
Hey! And this is what I had to put up with while I was packing. Okay guys, so for our last dinner on board, we ended up going to Bonsai Sushi. We really wanted to show you guys as much as possible as far as the dining options go. And we also wanted to give vegetarians like myself a little preview of what options you have in the different dining establishments. At Bonsai Sushi, the menu does not have a veggie roll, but if you ask for it, they will be happy to make you one.
There's our veggie roll. Looks like avocado and cucumber. That's perfect. Yeah, there's 2 rolls of sushi and 2 salads. $16. That's pretty good. Okay,
First of 2 comedy shows tonight.
2.
Yep. Steve first should be good. Maybe. It seems like there's not a lot of people in here because it's like right in the middle of dinner time. These early shows are so weird.
That's fine. People are just wore out.
He's tired of people.
Good morning. It's Miami. Like we haven't suffered enough abuse this whole trip with alcohol.
You're pouring in your
Mimosas!
mouth mimosa.
Mouth mimosa! No, this is not going to be a thing.
I mean, it could be, but I don't recommend it.
Bye-bye, balcony. It's been real.
So debarkation on the ship is really easy. They keep it very organized, and as long as you pay attention to the announcements, you'll be just fine.
Oh, we're back in Miami! We actually made it off of that boat in 16 minutes, like that fast. It took us 8 minutes to get from our room to outside of the ship, and then it took us another 8 minutes exactly to get out of the port security.
So, after a very long trip and 6 hours of waiting in the Miami International Airport for our flight back home, we are finally headed back to see our friends and family. Such a good feeling to be getting back home. However, I am already itching for another trip. So stay tuned because we do have some other smaller trips to show you. We're also going to have a few more videos to get a little bit more in depth about the Vista. And we are thinking that we're going to be planning another cruise here shortly as well, possibly with some friends of ours. So stay tuned. There's a lot more excitement to come here on Home or Abroad, and we will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.